Okay, imagine for a second you're tasked with delivering a final judgment, but not to some king or a criminal. No, you have to deliver it to a group of angels. Today, we're diving into an ancient text called the Book of the Words of Righteousness to see a story where everything gets flipped on its head and a human becomes the messenger of divine justice for beings who literally fell from heaven.
Our guide for all this is a man named Enoch. He's a scribe, and he tells this entire story in the first person. He makes it really clear that this divine message was given to him, a mortal man, to speak with his own tongue of flesh. He's been given a mission that is, well, unbelievable, and frankly, absolutely terrifying.
So, what is this mission exactly? It is a heavy one, to put it lightly. See, Enoch isn't just taking notes here. He's been handpicked to be the bearer of a divine message, a message meant for beings way, way more powerful than he is. He's about to go confront the children of heaven.
His official title? The Scribe of Righteousness. The Great One, the Creator himself, gave him the power not just to write things down, but to actually reprimand the Watchers. I mean, think about that for a second. A human being given the authority to call out celestial beings for what they did wrong. He's not there to ask for a thing. He's there to deliver a sentence.
So here's a little backstory you need to know. The Watchers, these fallen angels, had actually sent Enoch to go plead their case for them. They wanted forgiveness. They were desperate to get back into heaven. So Enoch did it, he wrote out their petition, and he presented it. And now, he's coming back with the answer. And believe me, it is not the one they were hoping for.
And this is where the hammer falls. The verdict he's carrying isn't about mercy, it's not about a second chance. It's a sentence of final, absolute, unending consequence.
The contrast here is just devastating. On one side, you have what the Watchers asked for, let us return to heaven forever. And on the other, the divine decree, you will be bound in the earth for all the days of the world. It is a complete, total rejection of their request. It is a permanent exile.
Oh, but the judgment goes so much deeper. It's not just about their own fate. This sentence is designed to be crushing. First, that eternal ban from heaven? Confirmed. Second, they're going to be forced to watch their own children, the giants they created on earth, be completely destroyed. Third, they will find no joy in them, only sorrow. And finally, any prayer on their behalf, or even for themselves, it's useless now. The door is slammed shut. It's absolute.
But to really get the full weight of this sentence, you have to see how Enoch received it. This wasn't just some message whispered in a dream. The text describes this incredible, visionary journey, a trip right into the heart of the divine realm itself, and it's filled with both awe and sheer terror.
Enoch says he was literally pulled from the earth. Clouds, mist, winds, they all just lift him into the sky. And this doesn't sound like a gentle ride. It's a powerful, almost violent summons. He is being taken somewhere a mortal was never, ever meant to go.
The very first thing he sees is a structure that just defies all mortal architecture. It's a wall made of crystal, but it's surrounded by tongues of fire. He says this sight alone was enough to start terrifying him. This is just the outer boundary of the divine dwelling.
As he gets inside, the imagery gets even more cosmic, even more overwhelming. The ceiling isn't made of wood or stone. It looks like the night sky itself, with stars and lightning streaking across it. And among them, fiery cherubim, these angelic beings.
And just when he thinks he's seen the most magnificent thing possible, he goes into a second house, even bigger and grander than the first. This one isn't just surrounded by fire, it is literally built from fire. The splendor and size are so immense that Enoch just says, I can't even describe it.
And there, at the heart of this house of fire, is the source of all this power, a great throne. It looks like it's made of crystal, but its wheels are like the shining sun itself. This is the seat of the great glory, the divine presence.
Enoch's reaction is just completely human. From underneath the throne, there are rivers of fire flowing out, and the sight is just too much. He says, "Fear covered me and trembling got hold upon me." He is totally overwhelmed by it all, falling on his face before this incredible power.
And it's from this place of terrifying glory that a voice finally speaks. The great glory calls to Enoch by name.
and starts to lay out the official charges against the Watchers, making it crystal clear why their petition got a big, fat no.
The reason for this sentence is broken down into 4 distinct charges. 1, they abandoned their post, the eternal heaven. 2, they corrupted themselves with mortal women. 3, their unions created these monstrous offspring, the giants. And 4, they revealed forbidden, worthless knowledge to humanity, which in turn brought great evil to the entire earth.
And the legacy of their sin is pretty horrifying. Their children, the giants, are defined here as evil spirits. So even after their physical bodies die, their spirits just stick around on Earth. They're described as these forces that oppress, destroy, and cause trouble. And there's this really fascinating, creepy detail. They hunger and thirst, but they don't eat, which suggests they're in a state of perpetual unsatisfied craving.
And this right here, this highlights a profound reversal. The voice from the throne tells the Watchers that their job was to pray for humanity, not to have humans pray for them. I mean, that one single line just shows you how far they have fallen. They completely abandoned their sacred duty.
So all of this, the vision, the journey, the indictment, it all leads to one final, devastating message that Enoch has to carry back from that throne of fire.
After everything is said and done, what is the ultimate conclusion? What's the one thing they absolutely need to understand, above all else? Just 4 simple words. You have no peace. This is the very core of the judgment. It's not just a punishment, it's a state of being, an eternal absence of tranquility, of wholeness, of any kind of reconciliation. It is the final, unchangeable word on their fate.
And that leaves us with a pretty challenging thought, doesn't it? This ancient story says that evil didn't come from some fiery pit below, but from a corruption that started in the heavens above. The evil spirits plaguing the earth were born from holy, celestial beings. So the question to chew on is, what does this story suggest about the very nature and the origin of evil? That's definitely something to think about.